Austin, when I first met you, I knew in my heart and in my spirit that there was something very special about you. I've been praying for the last several years for my future husband, and the night I met you in church, I turned to God in prayer asking him, God, is this my husband? Your gentleness, kindness, and chivalry caught my attention from day one. As we grew in Christ and in our relationship, it started to become very clear that you were the man I have prayed for. I can be completely myself with you, and you've shown me that you love all of me, my good and my bad days. I feel safe with you. I trust you to protect my heart and us. I also trust that you are seeking God to lead me and our future family. You make me laugh, and you're my best friend, and I love you.
This day means everything to me. It's a foundation with my best friend that I'm standing on with Jesus Christ and God Himself. Today is a day of celebration and excitement as well as beauty.
Sarah, you look beautiful. I love you too. Sweetie, you're such a sweetheart, honey. Love you so much. Oh, thank you. To my father, of all the walks we've taken together, this will be the one that I remember forever. Today I'm a bride, tomorrow a wife. But I'm always your little girl for life. Your little daughter. Love your daughter. Sarah Bear. Love you. I love you too.
Sarah, from the moment I met you, I knew there was something special about you. You asked me a simple question that no other woman ever asked me, and that question was, what is my testimony? It's funny how we met. I was a lost cause who was invited to Waterstone Church by your beloved friend Megan, who stands here today as a bridesmaid supporting us. Sure enough, I met you, and I remember that same night after the life group, it was raining. I was the only person to bring an umbrella, and I looked at you, asking you, would you like me to walk you to your car? You looked at me with such a shocking and joyful expression, exclaiming, yes, please. From that moment forward, I've always thought about you and couldn't stop thinking about you. I wanted to get to know you more and understand this woman God had put in my path. Eventually, I understood that you would stand here face to face with me in this holy matrimony.
It is my privilege to announce you husband and wife. Sarah, Austin, you guys want to kiss? Yeah.
One of the things that I remember, and it's quite vividly, that Sarah would typically want to dress up as a child, just like she is today, real beautiful. She'd dress up as princess whenever we had Cinderella on the movies and Disney and things. And I saw her dancing, and one of the most joyous things is to see your kids happy. And seeing them happy today makes me very happy too.
My man Austin here so happens to be able to find the absolute best in everyone, and he absolutely takes it out to show you. And that's the type of friend that every single person strives to get. And that's what I absolutely love about Austin.
We used to play this game called The Sims together, where you build an avatar, you can build a house, and I remember Sarah and I built our own avatars and our own houses, and we automatically generated husbands and kind of made them. And I remember your husband in The Sims looked exactly like what Austin looks now.
I've grown up with Austin for going on 23 years now. Lived with him for 16, 17 years. I was there for the goods, the bads, and the uglies. I'll be honest, I was responsible for most of them. Good, bad habits, all of them, you know. But I would say this is one of his better decisions that he's made. Sarah's truly made him a better man. And I'm excited to see what they got going on in the future.
We had my hedgehog Pepper, me and my mom were actually taking a walk and just holding him, and Austin's like, oh my goodness, running across the street. I'm like, why does this guy always do this to me? And I was like, who is him? He's so cool though, but like, it was so funny. And he's like, what is this thing? And so we were talking, and it's like, you know, basically God led me to ask him to go to our church, and I was a little nervous. It's like, this guy doesn't even know me, but I'll ask him anyway. So I asked him, and it was just the coolest thing. And then that night I was like, you know what, he would look great with Sarah for some reason. And my mom actually said that to me too. She was like, you know, I feel like he would be great with Sarah. I was like, I know, they look perfect together, and like, he's her type. And he came to the well, and then he had the umbrella, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally gonna do everything. And he's like, hey, do you want my umbrella? I'm like, no, I'm chill, thanks though. And then he gave it to Sarah, and Sarah's like, oh. Like, every time, she always does that face whenever she's impressed with something. So I knew she was automatically impressed with Austin. So I was like, this is where it all starts.
Matthew 19 verse 6, it says, so they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate.